Welcome. Folks, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
That's the burst that fans love to see from Rose. He's got a knack for blowing by the field.
The putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the foul on Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Rose. Morant with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. No good on the triple. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Chicago. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Rose surveying the D. Shoots from the corner. Here's Reed. The kick outside to Butler. Reed with it. Here's Caruso.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now here's Porter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
First personal
Greg,
foul.
when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Here's Butler. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Middleton left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The high post shot. And that one hits back iron. Here's Miami now. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. When Jimmy Butler's name came up, Coach talked about his intensity on the floor. Coach told me Jimmy's work rate is exceptional. Nobody out-hustles him. We need to be at 110% for all 48 minutes to even keep up with him tonight. Now that, of course, is a cliche, but you know what he meant. Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Reed. And it's sent back by Plumlee to the paint. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Derrick Rose.
And the basket by Rose.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Mason Plumlee.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Oh, such a dynamic player. Rose is very good at realizing when he should look to dish it.
Pass to Plumlee. Inside. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball. Into the lineup for the Heat.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. Gasol with it. Defended by Ibaka. Gasol inside. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Pass to Morant. Back to Collins. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Second team foul.
And Holiday just does so much
Shooting from
on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
2 on the clock.
Blocking foul.
Here's Gordon.
Mason Plumlee. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Gordon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And a wide open look for Porter.
Assist goes
Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
So what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Pass to Gordon. And no good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
It'll be a turnover.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Lineup for the Heat.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
Chicago trails by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gasol inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
2kLife.
He has great touch and feel inside. All the qualities big men like Gasol need to be effective in the paint.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Marjanovic. And yes, it's good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Down low, Gasol. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Here's Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, right to the rim. Once Gasol gets this close, he commits the flush.
Here's Duarte. For 3, Covington. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's
Chicago
looking for,
timeout call.
draining the triple.
Get ready for the Dick Squad.
Chicago trails by 4. Here's Gordon. No points in the game yet for him. No good on that one. .46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Herter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Kleba, no good.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Chicago called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both good from the line that time. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rose goes in. Pass to Osman. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat, up by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And Miami making a change here. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Outside Butler. Dives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
And finished off by Collins.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
To the inside. Shoots from 12. Reed misses. The Heat leading by 8. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Going inside.
Jimmy Butler
falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
A terrific move by Gordon to score. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Here's Morant. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pass to Middleton. Back to Gordon. In the corner, Middleton with it. Reed with it. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Morant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's stolen by Rose. On up the court. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys. One of the big what-ifs in NBA history is what if D. Rose never got hurt? I mean, think about it. He won the MVP in 2011. Rose was on the Bulls team that included John Noah, Kyle Korver,
personal foul. First team foul.
And those Bulls would go 62-20 in Rose's MVP season. The best record at that time in the NBA, losing in the 2011 Conference Finals, Chris, to LeBron's Miami Heat.
Yeah, Kevin, and unfortunately, those Bulls were 35-9 when he went down, poised to be a title contender. We never know how that budding rivalry with Miami would have turned out. Man, it's been great to see Rose continue his career after that move. He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time.
Timeout call.
Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Get ready for the fifth squad.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Outside Butler. Back to Osman. Pass to Kleba. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Morant left side. And so Miami again turning it over. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, the athleticism Butler has is so impressive. I mean, he just leaps off the ground to throw it down.
Reggie Jackson.
Miami trails by 3. Driving the lane. Comes up empty down low.
And D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Good on the shot clock. Butler's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Jackson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Oh, and really, Jackson excels when the defense gets physical with him. He's more than up for any challenge.
Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Holiday fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Shooting falsely through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
Now Butler. Pass to Kleba. Back to Butler. To the right side. Outside Rose. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. There's Kleba. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Into the lineup for Chicago, Marc Gasol.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Heat. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Outside Holiday. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. And the Heat going the other way now. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. It's Jackson with the drive. Out to Ibaka. Let's go. And again, it's the Heat missing.
No, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Driving to the basket. That one goes in. Kleba's got 4 points this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
On the wing, Jackson. Gasol with the steal. Here's Caruso. Hands it from downtown. Caruso's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago. Outside Holiday. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Miami trails by 7. He takes it in. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it. Yeah, selected second in 2019, Kevin. Ja Morant, the highest draftee in Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year, joining Paul Gasol.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Reed with the block. And they get it back. Pocket 6. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for Miami, Serge Ibaka.
Back to Collins. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Now some people felt, Chris, that Ja Morant was an all-star snub in his rookie year.
Well, you look at what he accomplished in year 1. He joined Magic Johnson. Great Isaiah Thomas, and Trae Young is the only 20-year-old rookies to average at least 17 points and 7 assists per game. That's some lofty company.
Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Morant with it. Butler covering. Porter double team. The kick out to Holiday. And the Heat, another 3.
For 3.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Reed.
That's Reed hammers it down.
And he slams it one-handed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. They grab their own miss. Chicago leading by 3. Collins up top. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
A mid-first round draft pick. Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Butler deciding where to go with it. Into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
It seems like Butler is unstoppable on offense. He can be a real menace when he gets fired up.
Miami trails by 3. A 3 from Morant. Reed with the rebound.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Back to Gordon. Connects from three-point range. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Gordon has always been a lethal perimeter shooter. When he gets a clean look, he doesn't hesitate pulling the trigger. Are you for real? Morant, way up. Fire.
Heat foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And so Butler nails both of them.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a coach.
Marc Gasol.
Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Into the lineup for the Heat.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Middleton.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit. It's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
No good from Gasol. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Miami. Back to Herter. Covington in the corner. Drops in the layup for 2. Covington's got 5 now.
Now, what confidence from the rangy swing man. I mean, he knows what it takes to convert. Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Now here's Jackson. Good. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And Jackson is very good at catching the D off guard, especially inside where he needs to be fast to get that shot off.
Pass to Osman with the drive. No good on the shot. Good D by Covington. Miami trails by 3. In the corner. Herter with it.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Caruso grabs the miss.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Middleton outside. No good from outside. 1:43 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Herter. He's got 6. Offline from the top of the key. And it's Middleton penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
And the recognition Gasol has is tremendous. I mean, you can't leave anyone open or he'll find it.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
Here's Bogdanovic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball is?
Personal foul.
So both teams changing it up here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Sinks the triple.
3 points.
Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Chicago foul.
He muscles it in through the contact and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
the shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Rose. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Capable of scoring from anywhere on the court. Rose loves mixing it up inside and capitalizing.
Porter outside. Middleton outside. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense.
It's the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago leading by 8. Now here's Rose. Tipped away. Morant with the steal. Here's Holiday. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gordon goes in. Pass to Butler. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, I think playmaking has always been in Gordon's DNA. He loves to score, don't get me wrong. He also loves to shoot. The bench was ready to erupt. Instead, look at them. They had their faces in their top.
Butler up top. Driving in.
Heat foul.
The competitive mindset of Butler is great at figuring out different ways to create for himself.
And he makes the first.
Chicago, Jimmy Butler.
And so Butler nails both of them.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Morant with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Pass to Porter. Takes it inside. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Off target at the rim. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
The ball goes to Miami.
Here's Morant. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Offensive rebound. Here's Collins. Over Kleba. Shot by Collins, no good. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Trains the three-pointer. Butler's got 13 points in the second half.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team.
Ball is turned over.
He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the moves now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Morant. They need this. Stolen by Reed. He's all alone. Jumps up. He misses the wide open dunk.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, he's going to find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Into the lineup for Chicago. Mark.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Stolen by Reed. Here's Caruso. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And Chicago leads by 17.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Michael Porter.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Tries the spin move. That's a 2 from Butler. Porter pulls it in.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Knocks it loose. Miami again turning it over.
Checking in for Miami, Robert Covington, Kevin Herter, Reggie Jackson.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Rose. Outside Butler. The kick out to Rose. 6 to shoot. Reed gets the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Get ready for the Death Squad.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Miami. Trailing by 17. Holiday goes in. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
And he makes that one. Caruso's got 4 this quarter. Miami trails by 17. Jackson with the screen. Outside Collins. To the middle. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. Rebounded by Covington. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
And focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Back to Herter. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Well, he's making a switch here. Chicago leading by 14. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. On the inbound. Nice jump shot. Good.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Out to Ibaka. Outside Covington. Off target from three-point range. Outside Rose. Here he goes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Second team foul.
And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Here's Holiday. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And the wide open shot from Rose. And again, Chicago. No good. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Porter in the corner. Steps back. Driving inside. Out to Morant. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Robert Covington. First personal foul.
Free throw drops for Rose. Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively, and Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and he's athletic. I'll give you some highlights, too.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gordon goes in over Jackson. The kick out to Rose. Lets it go with the three. Miami grabs the miss. Jackson down low. Off with the layup. Outside Rose. Missed. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your